Hello, Scorpio. This is your tarot reading for July 2016. Oh my god. This was a Queen of Swords. So I apologize for all the sound issues in June. I feel much better, and I have a better camera with a laptop. So I am shuffling for a few more seconds, and then I will cut the cards. Okay. Okay, your next card is the Magician in reverse. I have Four of Cups in reverse. Some of these showed up in Libra, only they were upright. I have Eight of Wands. That is interesting. That also showed up in Libra. I have a Five of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Cups in reverse. Keep in mind, cups represent water, which is your element, Scorpio. I have Two of Swords in reverse. I have Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's interesting. Fours, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. And then I have a Seven of Swords. Of course, I will draw an outcome card near the end of the reading. But the only major Arcana card you have is the Magician. And this is about your will, making things happen. It can also be using your skill, your natural born talents and skill to achieve success in a particular matter. And maybe this Swords energy that I think is showing up, Queen of Swords, Two of Swords reverse, and then Seven of Swords, I think maybe that represents someone that maybe you're in conflict with. This could be an air sign. Air signs and water signs can have a very, how can I say it? For instance, water signs and air signs, what they have in common is that they're very idealistic, and they can be very much caught up in the perfect romance and seduction and things like that. So when I see swords with water, I'm like, oh wow, because astrologically, people who are air and water, they both share that idealistic, they dream a lot, they think a lot, they stay in their heads a lot. They're big daydreamers. They're very analytical, very psychic. Okay. So yes, this Magician, we have sort of like a reversal. Maybe someone's stopping you from doing something. Maybe you're not able to move forward in the way you want. But this is your only major Arcana card, and you have this Five of Pentacles in your center of the spread here. And this is the card of, it's fear of poverty. Sometimes when I look at this, it means like maybe there's going to be difficulties financially, because pentacles are very much associated with material wealth and money. They're considered coins in some interpretations of the tarot. And so this seems to be about you not getting what you want, either emotionally or financially. having to deal with a loss, needing assistance, and being left out in the cold. And so between these two cards, it seems as if you are unable to move forward for some reason, or you need help, or you, especially for this relationship reading, it seems as if you're in a situation where you have a lack of help or resources. Someone isn't working with you or helping you. They're not reaching out to you. That's one way I'm seeing this. And even though the energy of the magician, this is about making things happen, I think that it's been very difficult for you, considering this is reversed, that a lot of the things that you're trying to work out in this situation, you haven't been able to. So moving on to the rest of the reading here, yeah, there's some person here, and it doesn't even have to be a person. This Queen of Swords represents someone, usually it's associated with a woman who's very wise, but yet she's very sad. She's been through a lot. But usually, I see this as a very powerful card of using your inner direction, using your own judgment, making your own decisions, not being lied to. It's sort of like you have your bullshit detector going on here. And so this could be someone else, someone with a very strong direction in a relationship. And whatever is happening with this Queen of Swords, it's affected the magician, because the magician doesn't seem to be raising his wand against her sword here. So maybe this queen is asking the magician to make a decision. Someone needs to move forward and do something, but they're not. So I do see a conflict here between the magician and this Queen of Swords here. Then by the time we get to this Four of Cups, which is in reverse, now we are dealing with this emotional detachment. Sometimes this card, when it's not reversed, it means just being very tired and sick of it all. And when it is reversed, it can mean that you are coming out of emotionally withdrawing and trying to work things out. Now, cups are water, so this is your energy. So maybe this is sort of giving me insight about what's going on with this magician, that emotionally you've been pulling back, but you're going to stop that. It could also mean this Queen of Swords was pulling back. But when the magician is reversed, it can definitely mean a lack of will, giving up. Someone gave up, someone walked away. That's how I'm interpreting the magician. I think that you have been on an emotional roller coaster, which is why maybe you did pull back, and now you're sort of stepping forward, you're coming forward. And once again, I do see that Queen of Swords affecting the magician, where the magician is reversed. That, like I said, the giving up, the lack of will and motivation to try. So this Four of Cups reversed is sort of showing a more positive. I choose to see this as more positive as far as what's been going on in the past. Now, by the time we get to this middle row, we have a lot of interesting shifts here. because there's an Eight of Wands, which has been showing up a lot in the other readings. This Eight of Wands has been known to be about um, love, the arrows of love, things happening quickly. And so this is upright. It can also mean getting a message you've been waiting for, but it is about speed. And it's usually a good card because it means a promise of happiness, that good things are on the way. So when we get to this Five of Pentacles, which I've explained before, you're like, oh man, what is going on? There's a promise of happiness, but then we have a major setback. And not only that, your Knight of Cups is in reverse. And that can mean several things. It can mean depression. It can mean an emotional setback. It can mean that you thought you were moving forward and that there was a promise of something happening, the promise of a relationship, a promise of moving forward, a promise of commitment. And so what I see here with this Knight of Cups, especially seeing that it is your energy, I just see you feeling emotionally put upon. Whatever happened here with this Five of Pentacles, I see someone taking something from you. I see someone leaving you in a bind, abandoning you, not coming through. And I think that had a big emotional effect on you, that this person let you down. That's definitely what I'm picking up from this Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles here. Someone really let you down. So when we get to, and it could have been this Queen of Swords, because look at what happens here in the near future or far future. It could be a few weeks, a couple of months. I don't consider that a very long time. But now what we see here is this Two of Swords reversed. And like I said, whenever I see this Two of Swords, I do see this issue of being stuck, not being able to make a decision, two people not being able to agree. Sometimes when this is reversed, it means that the disagreement escalates and no one is able to move forward. And then you have a Four of Pentacles, which is interesting as well, because usually this is holding on to something. It can mean getting an inheritance or getting gifts or getting what you want. And when it's reversed, it can actually mean being more selfish, not being willing to give, not being generous. And you see this man holding on to all the coins. He's not moving. He wants to hold on to everything. And he's not taking any risks. There might be a little bit of a reversal with that. But I'm kind of seeing, now that I've seen this Five of Pentacles here, and now I see this Four of Pentacles right under it in reverse, I'm getting a sense that someone is not being open and giving with you. And this might be an energy that shows up in the future, because we also go from Five Pentacles to Four. We're still suffering a loss here. And I think emotionally, this situation with this person or this relationship, yeah, I think it's just going to, in the future, this person could continue to disappoint you and let you down. I think you need to be very careful here, because I just get this sense that someone did let you down. Someone that you thought you trusted let you down here. This Eight of Wands might have been a false start. and things didn't turn out the way you had expected. And maybe this person, your expectations of that person, they ended up letting you down, which is why this Knight of Cups is in reverse. So when we get to this last card here, I'm still thinking about the things that this Queen of Swords has been doing, and this still could be a man or a woman, but now this Seven of Swords is showing up at the end. This can mean secrets, doing things in secrets. It can mean dishonesty. I don't see it as dishonesty or cheating here, but what I'm seeing here is someone not telling you everything. Especially seeing that this Two of Swords is in reverse, I get a sense that someone's only looking out for themselves. Especially also since this is next to the Four of Pentacles reversed. Someone is a little bit selfish and someone is looking out for themselves. And they're not looking out for you. So I think, Scorpio, what the tarot is saying to you this month is be very careful that these expectations you have of the relationship or a particular person, especially those of you who are attached, you know, someone is still looking out for themselves. It might feel as if they really want to be with you, and they probably do. I'm not doubting their sincerity. But at the same time, throughout this situation, it seems like they're not giving a lot. They're not being open. They're not being forthright with you. And they're probably in this relationship because, yes, they may really want to be with you, but they also seem to have this negative energy of looking out for themselves and seeing what they get from the relationship first. And so I'm going to shuffle for this outcome card. I still see this, I see this as sort of, I'm trying to get my thoughts together here about why this future here is showing me this. Is this going to be good or bad? Is this going to get better? What's going on with this person? My impressions are that a person is hedging their bets. Maybe they're not ready to be open emotionally, which is why you still have these expectations and they're not able to live up to your expectations of a relationship. They're getting what they want, but they're not ready yet to fully commit to you. So things seem a little lopsided. And that could also explain why this Two of Swords, which is also about balance, is upside down. Things are still a little bit lopsided, or they will be lopsided in the future. Okay. All right, the outcome card is another Page of Swords. Now this is interesting because this Page of Swords is about the card of truth. Finding out the truth. So I think it's interesting it follows this Seven of Swords. The Page of Swords can also mean a delay. This person might be held up. You're waiting. You have expectations for a particular situation to move forward, and this person is only going to give you another delay or hold things up, whatever's going on with this person. Now, if you're single, yes, you still might be dealing with a lot of bad timing. That's how I see this. If it's not a person, it seems like there's a lot of bad timing and that maybe there are some other issues with a previous relationship that you are sort of resolving here. But the fact that this yet another sword showed up here and it follows this Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords is also a young person. We go from a queen to a page here. A young person who is inexperienced, but they desire to find knowledge. They want to figure things out. But I do see this as a delay, that whatever's going on with this person, the relationship might be still frustrating in the future because this person um, is still, they still have their own agenda here. And it's only going to frustrate you a little bit more because it seems like you two are never on the same page. And it could be the reverse. It could be you trying to find a way to trust this person and they keep letting you down. And so maybe you're the one who's pulling back here. But I do see I see the tarot saying in regards to the situation with this outcome card, Scorpio, there will still be delays. There will still be other issues that come up in this relationship that this person's going to be bringing or this situation's going to be bringing. So just don't get your expectations up too high. Okay? Don't put all of your emotional eggs in one basket here because this person doesn't seem to be too sure of themselves and they seem to be afraid of being open and trusting in this relationship. Okay? So that was your reading, and I hope you're enjoying your summer. Thank you for all your support. And if you're interested in getting a specific reading about your situation, look in the description. I have a link to my online appointment book, and I offer email readings, video readings, phone reading. So you have a lot of options to choose from if you choose to get a reading from me. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll talk to you later on YouTube. I wish you love and light.